More shilling for Unai Emery.
Again!
What's happening, guys? So with this video, it's going to be a quick video, but we're going to be talking about the shilling that's continuing to happen for Unai Emery from anything Arsenal connected. Alright, so let's talk about this. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them Connie hats. Let's talk about it. So Thierry Henry, the Arsenal legend, we all know Henry, fam. You know what I mean? We've all seen him. You know, there's not much needs to be said. You know what I mean? You say the name, you just know instantly, right? Thierry Henry said, I think it was before one of the Champions League matches in the studio, if we'd have kept him, Unai Emery, a bit longer, he would have been a success at Arsenal, right? Now, some would say, oh, well, you know, he's only saying that and blah, 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 and he's not saying that blah, blah, blah. My thing is this. Unai Emery, he did what he did in Spain. He came to England for Arsenal. Like I said, I don't blame him for not winning the Europa League for us. Right? He got us to a final. Right? I didn't blame him for that. Right? The bottling of the top four, that season, that's something else. Then he went back to Spain, continued to do what he was doing before. And now he's come back to England with Aston Villa. Right? People are not talking about the same thing I'm talking about. I seem to be able to see things other people can't. You know, like, have you ever watched them films where people see things and other people don't see it? That's me. I'm seeing things that y'all are just not seeing. Unai Emery, right, lost his way into top four last year because Spurs didn't want Arsenal to win the league.
No.
That's a fact.
Oh,
right?
Yep.
When they had a chance to clinch top four, right, the game that they would have won, if they'd have won it, they would have clinched top four. Wouldn't have mattered what Spurs did then, right? I think they lost that game or drew that game, which meant it was still in Spurs' hand whether they're either going to get top four or not. But because I had Man City, they didn't want to beat Man City because they didn't want Arsenal to win the league. That's how much of a cook the fan base of the football club and the football club itself is, right? Unai Emery didn't win a game for the rest of the season. I think it was 3 games left and he didn't win it. He didn't win any of them. Damn! And he in fact got smoked on his last game of the last season. Right? But they got top 4 because Spurs didn't want to beat Man City. Otherwise, best believe, scenarios changed. Spurs really wanted top 4. Villa would have bottled it the same way Leicester did in 2022 when Man United got it. I mean, I'm the only person that's pointing this out.
Yep.
Yet the shilling continues for Unai Emery, and you get fans from this fan base, right? It's the ones that are in the same camp I'm in, the Arteta out camp. A shilling for Unai Emery saying, oh, Unai Emery's done this and Unai Emery would have done this and... Right, we know that Unai Emery didn't get the time that he may have deserved, right? But the point of the matter is I'm seeing the same thing he's doing for Villa as he did for us, apart from he got top 4 with Villa because Spurs didn't want to beat Man City.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right.
He had 4 games to get it right, did Unai Emery. To clinch top 4 with a win. And he didn't do it. He lost his way into top 4. Spurs, being a cook fan base and club that they are, said Man City, go on, penetrators. Just you know, don't go too deep. And then you know they got top 4. We'll see now what Villa will do this season anyway, because you know they might have two bit of Champions League heritage because they won the European Cup in 1982, beaten by Munich, ironically. But I'm saying this and I'm saying this now. If Aston Villa do not win their next game, which is at home to Man United, if they do not win their next game, whether they lose or draw, if they do not win the next game, Villa are who I said they are. You know what I mean? The sky is the limit. They're beat by Munich in the Champions League. The sky's the limit. Remember Newcastle beating PSG last season in the Champions League? You know what I mean? Sky was the limit. You know what I mean? So if Unai Emery can't get this team to win his next game following beating by Munich, he is what I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all about Emery. I'm not saying he's a shit manager. I'm saying he's a strong top 6 manager. But I personally don't think that. I think Villa is his level. You know what I mean? And depending on what he can do for them, yeah, he might win them a Europa League if they get into it. But he might win them a Europa League. I don't think Unai Emery will win Aston Villa a Champions League. No. Personally, because I'm calculating what he did in Spain. And what he did in Spain, right? Impressive. But that shows that's his level. So maybe he might prove me wrong, but I don't see Unai Emery. I see Unai Emery a strong top 6 finish in England, and we'll see if he can win Aston Villa anything. You know what I mean? Because I don't think he's going to win him the Champions League. No. I don't think he's going to win him the Premier League. No. So we'll see if he can win him the EFL Cup and the FA Cup. Those are trophies he should be also going for. But if I think what I think about Emery, he's gonna lose stupid games in them competitions, and he's not gonna win that. No. I personally think Aston Villa are probably gonna put most of everything into the Champions League because they know themselves they're lucky to be in it. Yeah. They know right now it's probably once in a lifetime opportunity. Emery was good at getting in the Champions League by winning the Europa League, right? But the shilling for Emery from ex-players and people in this fan base has to stop. You know what I mean? So unless Unai Emery is gonna show the world, there, see Arsenal, you could have had me. He won Europa League since I would say Arsenal sacked him, right? In Spain, yeah. But he hasn't done anything with Villa to make us think, oh yeah, maybe I regret not having Emery now and blah blah blah. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, you got top 4 within his first 2 seasons. Yeah, he lost his way into top 4, fam. He lost his way into it. Imagine when we didn't get top 4 in 2019. Imagine the games that we bottled. The team above us also didn't win their games. You know what I mean? Imagine a game we drew helped us. Meanwhile, we were losing anyway, and the team above us just didn't want to win their game for whatever reason. You know what I mean? You lot will be the first to criticize of how he got top 4. Yeah. Don't we criticize Arteta for winning the FA Cup behind closed doors? Yeah. Yeah. If Unai Emery did that, if C19 was to happen again, C24, right? And Unai Emery wins the FA Cup or whatever behind the closed doors, you lot will suck him off. If Unai Emery did what Arteta did for somebody else, right, in terms of coming in a quarter into the season, and then you win the FA Cup, but you did it behind closed doors, you'd still suck him off. Emery's getting sucked off for losing his way into top 4, right? But you will be the same ones criticising Arteta, because we all have. We've looked at Arteta, what he's been doing for the majority of his time here, and then we've looked at that FA Cup win, and I'm thinking, well, you can't even do that again, right? So we've all done that. The same people sucking off Unai Emery, right, because he lost his way into top 4, are the same ones not giving Arteta the credit for winning the FA Cup the way he did. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. Anyways, I'm done with this little rant. It's just some fans from this fan base just annoy me with the shilling of Unai Emery. Thierry Henry getting in on the hype, shilling, you know, fam. If I'm telling you, if Unai Emery proves me right, y'all better boost my channel up and be like, yeah, YG told y'all. You know what I mean? Anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow the socials. The link's in the description below, in the all my links link. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.